Hi there, this is Pandit Fakir Yogi Virendra Yogi on Virendra Dear channel, beloved friends. I always believe in being Bond, James Bond, Yogi, Virendra Yogi. So, in that connection, I let you know your courage and conviction, determination should never fade away. You may be surrounded by difficulties, obstacles, and impediments, but if you are really believing that all the hurdles will vanish and your future will be brightened, believing that there is always light at the other end of the tunnel, you will come flying colors. So remember what I say. When you are up against trouble, meet it squarely, face to face. Lift your chin and shut your shoulders and plant your feet and take a brace. When it is vain to try to dodge it, do the best that you can do. You may fail, but you may conquer, see it through. Black may be the clouds about you, and your future may seem grim. But never let your heart desert you. Keep yourself in fighting trim. When it is worst to happen, when it is worst to happen, despite all that you can do, running away will not save you. See it through. When the worst is bound to happen, despite all that you can do, running away will not save you. See it through. Even your hope may seem futile, and your future may look grim. But you remember, you are facing what others great have met. You may fall, but fall is still fighting. Do not give up whatever you do. Head high to the finish. See it through. That is only my message for everyone. Nobody is here very happy always because ups and downs, days and night. This is inevitably applicable to everyone. One of the greatest philosopher, thinker, and richest man, the advisor of King Cyrus, Xerxes said to him, I am reminded, O king, and take the lesson to heart. Remember again, listen to me again. I am reminded, O king, and take the lesson to heart. There is a will on which the affairs of men revolve. There is a will on which the affairs of man revolves. And its mechanism is such that it never allowed anybody to be always in the same position. I repeat, the wealthiest advisor, Xerxes, suggested to his King Cyrus, I am reminded, O king, and take the lesson to heart. There is a will on the affairs of man revolves. And there is a mechanism which prevents anyone from being always fortunate. I give you an example. Alexander, what happened to him? Ultimately died at the earliest age of 37. What happened to Napoleon the Great? The Great. He was poisoned to death in the St. Helena Island. What happened to Abraham Lincoln? He was assassinated. What happened to John F. Kennedy? He was assassinated. What happened to Martin Luther King? He was assassinated. You see, we are ordinary mortals. We have not such a great, remarkable achievements in our life. Even the greatest of the greats, even Jesus, he was crucified. Friends, this earth planet is not a bed of roses for everyone. There is only one way. We have to keep our patient perseverance, motivated, inspired effort towards something, attaining useful and productive in life. That's the way I see my life. I have been cheated, I have been ruined, I have been destroyed, I am broken. But what I can do? I have to always be hopeful. I will have to always to be positive. Stephen Hawking, the greatest physicist of the modern time, what happened to him? ASL disease. He lived longer than expected by the doctors. But what happened to him? So nobody is very perpetually, profoundly, extravagantly, exorbitantly stable in his life. What one said, you see the ECG of the heart. It is just up and down. That's why a person is surviving. Similarly, ups and downs, the laws of the nature, keep calm. Don't dig your own grave by violating the natural laws. Avoid greed, anger, hatred, jealousy, and cynicism, and embrace truth, justice, peace, love, and non-violence. Kindness, compassion, honesty, integrity, humility, generosity, keen sense of justice, sympathy, understanding. And all these required from you unwavering courage, perfect decision making with a absolutely perfect plan of action, always willing to go extra mile, never playing blame game. Let the buck stay at your own table, doing much more than what you are expecting from others, giving more, no anticipation, no expectations from anybody else. That's the way I'm living my life.